once met a girl with hair like lemons. Her eyes were full of blue persuasion. She blinded me with her tart expression. Broke my heart with a red precision. But I still love you. Out there like lemons. I once met a boy with hair like dirt. He was an accomplished flirt. He'd kiss my cheeks and pull up my skirt and leave me behind to sit and hurt. But I still love you. I still want you. But you out there like lemons.
Hello? I guess I did a sound check before this stuff because it does let you preview it before you go live, so that's good. But hello, it is Monday, which is the best day of the week. Yay! Hi, Mike. Hello, Mertkin Karakurt. I don't know how that's pronounced or what language it's from. Yes, I am awake. Alarm clock. Thank you. How are you all doing? I might not do this on Tuesday and Thursday and maybe even Friday. Maybe just Monday and Wednesday. But I do think it would be interesting to have these streams to look at for later, like once the coronavirus is not a threat anymore, we can all look back and be like, we were on streams because couldn't go out and hang out with friends. But I'm also Nooch, hey. I'm also running out of music. I've been emailing different bands. I'm like, please let me use your music. I'll give you money, please. But they're not always fast to respond. So I'm running low on music. Yeah, I know, busier than when we're not locked down. I feel like Rye's job is making, like, they expect you to still be moving at full steam ahead, and even maybe more than that, because you get to work from home, so you should be working more than if you were at the office to make up for the luxury of working from home. So my friends want to talk to me more when we're locked down. Well, yeah, everybody's lonely. That's not a local band. Oh, cool. I hope that the C++ lectures are still good. I still send them to the people I tutor, because I'm not teaching C++ this semester, but eventually, if I get to teach that that first C++ class again, I'll probably update those, because they are from like 2017. They're a little old and maybe a little boring to watch, but I think that I covered like all of the important information for those. Kabe! It's Kabe! Everyone say hello. Let's see. I think a big part of is they're spending all the time with their partners instead of having to make most of the time with them. Yeah, I mean, for me, Rye is not feeling well, so we haven't been spending very much time together. He's just, I need him to sleep so he gets better. And then, like, this is where I'm sleeping right now because he's feeling sick. So I just currently live in my office. And so I've, like, my sister and I have been playing Paladins together, and Animal Crossing, like, I don't know where my Switch is right here. But, so my sister lives in Kansas City, but my brother Justin lives in Alabama. I'm not sure. He lives in the South somewhere. So we play Animal Crossing together, and it's kind of like the first time I've hung out with my brother in, like, decades. So, but my sister Rose is the only sibling I actually, like, grew up with in the house. So, Anuj, how are you? Yeah, so the weekend is over. I'm feeling like I did not want to work at all over the weekend, even though I have work to do. I have to write lesson plans that I should have done yesterday, but I'll do those today. But weekends are kind of hard. Like, if you're feeling depressed, or if you are prone to depression, not having the work, even though I'm tired of work by the end of the week, I'm like really tired and I need a break. But it's hard to also like think of something to do to keep your mind occupied, so you're not just, I basically slept most of Sunday. But yeah. Oh, there is one thing I wanted to plug. Let me find the window. You stayed up till 3 a.m. working on map work. I just don't have that energy. I don't have the energy to stay up that late. Work on this. Yeah. Yes. I know you were saying that you like your current shifted work pattern during your vacation times, whereas, normal work times is like start working at 9, finish working at 5-ish, 6. But sometimes for us, staying up till 3 a.m. just feels more natural, and sleeping until noon just feels more natural. But we don't get a choice. Yes, I wish I could also work on my own projects and make money. Yeah. But I just generated the Discord link a minute ago, but there's the new Discord link. So speaking of projects, my friend Clarissa just released this for a DOS game jam. Let's cover up my face. And so she made a DOS game, and I'll probably play through it at some point this week whenever I have some time, and probably talk about it, maybe do like a little interview with her or just something about like the technology. And I think this is open source as well. This is probably on her GitLab, but it's in DOS. You can run it in DOSBox, and then I'll ask her about like testing on real hardware, real DOS machine and stuff like that. I don't have a real DOS machine to currently test on, so I'm just gonna have to run it in DOSBox. But Acronia, she's been tweeting about this for a long time in development. I mean, it feels like a long time. I don't know if it's only been a week, like not a week, like a month or something, but I'll get all of the details from her, and I'm gonna talk about this cool DOS game here sometime, probably this week. So yeah. Yes, talking about hardware limitations, like what library she used, challenges she faced. Oh, sorry, that was the main Discord general channel saying somebody join. That might be you. So yes, yay, Clarissa's game. Which, like, looking at it, and her and I both like grew up playing id Software games. I don't know if she had game consoles growing up, because I didn't. So I grew up on the PC. But we both like really love Commander Keen and have fun memories of Doom and Quake at least. So like you can kind of see from those screenshots that she was trying to go for that kind of like weird, like most platformers you just have your box tiles. Commander Keen was like shifted a little bit, and then you'd see like the edge. It's kind of like a 3/4 view. That made it, you know, back in the 90s they used to say this is 3D whenever something had like a slight perspective on it, even if it wasn't like 3D rendered. Like old style 3D. But yeah. And then what was I saying? My sister and I have been playing Paladins together in Animal Crossing. And yeah. I might try to somehow figure out how to play dialect on the internet with people. It's a role-playing card game about language, and I'm a language nerd, so like I kickstarted this a long time ago, and I've only played it like twice. I'm like, I want to force my friends to play the language game with me. Ooh. But I have a lot of language nerd friends, so that might be good. Yes, 3D graphics, full motion video. We have 2D sprites, but they're pre-rendered 3D, so technically this is a 3D game, right? But now, like, just that whole classification. It's like saying all 8 directions when you mean you're, like, 90 degrees and then you're 45 degrees. And those are all 8 directions instead of, you know, the whole circle. But this is kind of making me want to program a little bit, but at the same time, I don't know what I would program. Like, maybe I should just program tech demos. Like, that's all the energy I have. Here's how you make a stick shooter. Here's how you make gravity. Something, I don't know. I feel like I do need a game project to just kind of focus on, but I also get very frustrated working on games. So yes. Kabe. Kabe. Hello. I love you. So, Mike's on vacation right now. Over here. He's on vacation. I am envious. Clarissa just released a game. I'm envious. Me, I get to respond to a lot of work emails this morning. And then I will say I have shifted around my tutoring schedule somewhat because having like 3 straight days of like tutor time was like just wearing me out. So I'm trying to space them out a little bit more so that I have time for like, here's a meeting and then I'll work on class prep, and here's another meeting and then I'll work on class prep, and then so I'm just trying to make it all work. So yeah. Oh yeah, there's also a game I need to test out. There's like so much I need to do. I need to play Soda Pop's game, Ode to Todd the Toad, because I still haven't gotten around to doing that yet. Westnoth. Is that on Linux? That sounds familiar. Loading software repositories. Just a moment. Boop. I feel like I've heard that. Battle for Westnoth. Turn-based strategy game with high fantasy theme. But for some reason there's like this version. There was a different action RPG that I was looking at on Linux. Also, I never finished Free Droid RPG, but are you saying I should contribute to Westnoth, or are you saying I should play it? Because I guess if I feel burnt out on game development, I could technically just add bits and pieces to somebody else's game. Maybe that would help with my whole burnout situation. Ew, gross. Good thing the camera's not looking that way. Stop that, Kabe. I'm gonna click on westnoth.org. Oh, it's on Steam as well. Interesting. Closing the gates. It reminds me of Avernum, which is a very old set of RPGs, but I am very much a fan of Spiderweb Software. Is it called Spiderweb Software? Let me look up real quick. Yes, so I'll share this too. Let's talk about, I don't know, memories of playing games. Oh, frickin' A. OBS! Why? Why do you do that? Now I have to take the video and go edit it again because you keep giving my personal information out. Oh my god. Can't even just leave my calendar up. That's so annoying. Well, I will fix that a little later. Oh, don't look at that either. I am definitely not illegally listening to any audiobooks. That is not what I am doing. Okay, so I was trying to look at Spiderweb Software. And just a long time ago I played Avernum, but I didn't get super far. But these are all like really good, very classic style RPGs. Yeah. I mean, I will edit this video. It's just like, I made sure to not have Facebook open this time, and I turned off Twitter, but I had my calendar over there just to check, and I opened up that webpage, and I guess OBS right now is set to, if you can't find the window, just find another window, just take the most sensitive data, put that on the screen. It's good. Streaming is like juggling 3 computer monitors that are giant and heavy. You don't know what's going on. So I don't know what I was thinking before that. I think that in Kansas, the stay-at-home order we have was going until April 19th, but from what I hear, it's probably going to be extended, which is to be expected. But we are currently at April 13th, so I'm wondering how long that extension will be for. Actually, so back last year when I had I have a job now, but when I had a full-time development job and I was making a lot more money than I am now, so like I had paid for opera tickets for like one thing because my cousin and I were both, you know, I'm a pianist, she's a cellist. We like old music, and we were just like the tickets, if you buy the season pass, it's like 4 shows for $200, something like that, which isn't like, you know, growing up I always thought that opera would be like the most expensive thing ever. But we went to an opera last year and we're like, yeah, you know what? And then so anyway, this season, the last opera session, the last opera performance was supposed to be The Shining, an opera version of The Shining. And I was like, I'm gonna just get season tickets because I want to see The Shining. And now the third opera out of the 4 operas, we saw the first 2. The third one was canceled. Probably not going to be able to see The Shining as an opera, which is my only really big event disappointment this year. But indefinite stay-at-home order. Yeah, I mean, I'm basically figuring I'm going to be indoors until people tell me I can go outdoors. I'm not assuming there's any specific date to look forward to. And I'm also putting this on my Google Calendar as like all-day event, but I'm over like multiple days, multiple times, so like I have from before spring break started as stay at home, and then it's going all through April, and I just kind of have it going. And eventually, once we can go outside again, I mean, technically we can go outside. I can go hang out on the porch for a little bit. But eventually, we'll be able to go outside again. But I'm thinking that even if we can go outside a little bit in the summer, we probably shouldn't be doing so in the wintertime, because that's when like the, you know, viruses get strong again, or I don't know, people get sick again more easily. So don't look forward to anything this year. Like, don't count on any events, which is why I've been trying to like get local bands to let me give them money so I can play the songs on my channel. So far they've mostly been like, you don't need to pay us. I'm like, no, take money. I know you can't play live events. I would go see you at live events if I could, but we can't, so here's money. So you're not supposed to go outside. Hasn't officially sent you a letter saying you can't, but you meet the criteria for not doing that. Oh, like, yeah, and we talked earlier that you don't even have like a patio on your flat because you're like on the first floor or the ground floor. I don't know, is America the only place that says the first floor is the ground floor? Because in India, there'd be ground floor and then first floor. That would be our second floor. And I know a lot of random, like, terms when I hear Indian people talk come from kind of like the British side of English. And so, yeah. Well, I'm sorry that you have asthma, Mike, and I'm sorry we're all stuck inside. I don't go outside except for to go to the grocery store. And then, like, Rye is sick. He went last time to the grocery store, so maybe I should just be the grocery store person. I don't know. I don't like it when Rye gets sick, but when I get sick, it's like, whatever. I get sick all the time. It's fine. One semester, when I was teaching 6 classes because of a different emergency, I think I got sick 3 times that semester, so 3 times in 16 weeks. That was great. Yeah. But otherwise, I don't know, like, I feel like my current status quo isn't quite enough to keep me occupied for a length of indefinite. I definitely feel like we need to start playing MMOs together, everybody. Animal Crossing's not gonna cut it. Like, I made a garden today in Animal Crossing, but at some point I'm gonna run out of stuff to do in Animal Crossing. So we need to just find a free-to-play MMO. Let's all get on RuneScape and just start playing together, and then that will be our real life. Or we can start Second Life. Let's all, like, make really attractive characters, like, just buy random skins, and then awkwardly walk around like, 3D models, waiting for... You mean like a literal meteorite to hit us, or is that a game? Is there a game called Meteorite? Yes. Virtual worlds. Like, we were watching, Rai likes to watch SNL, and they did that just over, like, a Zoom meeting or something like that this past episode. And I was like, no, you should just have made Second Life avatars of all of you and do SNL in Second Life. Like, that's the future I want. Not this, like, multi-screen Zoom meeting, everyone in Animal Crossing. Like, I want us to live in Second Life. I want the, like, shitty 3D future. But then you can, like, technically, I guess, build whatever you want, even though I never really learned how to do any of that stuff. I only went in there a few times. Like, there was, like, an Esperanto area, but not anybody in there. Someone in the IRC channel says they used to play Haven and Hearth, which was cool. It was paid. Now it's paid. I haven't heard of that. I'll have to look at it. Maybe we could just, like, jump between different MMOs every month and be like, okay, Ragnarok Online's boring now. Time to, I don't know. There's plenty of free-to-play MMOs. You're content with programming, just not looking forward to meetings all day next week. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, I have a sleeping kitty cat over here. Sleepy cat. So my cousin said she'd play video games with me today, so we'll see how that goes. I'm gonna click on this link, not length. Let's look at this game. Boop doop boop boo doo. Let me make sure the window's on the right thing first. Sea Tribe presents. Aw, this is cute. What is this? This also reminds me of, like, there was, like, an isometric 2D game where everyone was, like, a anthropomorphic character. I forgot the name of it. But you could, like, create custom worlds. That's pretty cute. I like these graphics. maybe I'll check that out later. Otherwise, playing games tonight with a friend. Are you gonna play video games? Yeah, I know. I gotta go check my bills. I'm sure I have to like pay a student loan payment, credit card payments, and stuff like that. My buddy in IRC says sandbox permadeath, slow progression. So a Russian with a 4 account will kill you and ruin all your progress. Good. Another interesting online game is 1 Hour 1 Life, but I haven't played a whole lot of it since like the first day I played it. But the idea is like you can play for an hour. You go from like baby to old person in an hour, and then you die and you can't like load back into the same instance. But the thing is, it's like the whole thing is you're working for future generations. So sometimes you'll be a baby in like a place that has farms, or sometimes you'll be a baby that's just like in the wilderness with your mom, and then your mom like just doesn't have the resources to feed so many kids, so she just leaves you there and you die. So I played that a lot for like a week. But I find it kind of not frustrating, just like anxiety inducing, so I just didn't keep playing it. Oh, and you can like pick up babies and name them, so like you give other players names. But it's an interesting game. It's by the person who made that that game that's in a very long window where you're a dude and you navigate life and you like find your wife and you navigate together, and it's just as you go, like the future is a blur, but you keep going forward, and then the past is a blur, and I forgot its name. But it was a very popular indie game thing for a while there. Play Age of Empires 2, yay! I've just like been playing a lot of paladins and getting better with Pip, throwing potions at people. Now I want to play more video games, but I have work to do today. Hi, Kabe. Please don't sit on my piano. You can do it. Jump. You did it. She jumped onto the sofa. It was successful. Now she's looking at the other cat, who's right there sleeping. Gonna find her own spot. They're gonna coexist together. It's gonna be fine. We'll keep it like this so you can see a cat. There we go. Always need cats in the background. I love you, Kabe. Yeah, keyboard cat. As long as they're not on my computer keyboard, it's fine. This piano is actually like slightly broken. There's a very, very high. The topmost F sharp is broken, where the actual key is like sunken into the keyboard, and I don't know when that happened. And this is why I cannot have nice things. But I didn't play piano this weekend. Maybe I would have been happier if I had done that. Well, my plan this week, get my work done, so that maybe next weekend I can have a restful weekend. But I have bad news, you guys. It's 9:30 now. So I need to go start getting ready for tutoring today. Make a plan for class prep and what all I'm going to do. Maybe I should save grading for Friday and try to get all my class prep done before Friday, so I'm not crunching on Friday to try to get stuff done, and then torturing myself all weekend about doing class prep, but I'm being too tired. So So, yeah. But, let me just type this here. Thank you all for joining me and chatting for a bit. I mean, I guess no one was really in the Discord, but thank you anyway for being in the Discord. I will see how I feel on Tuesday, but I'll probably just do this on Wednesday, because I'm not interesting enough for 5 days a week. Plus, we have the Let's Plays on Tuesday, Thursday. Oh, Mike, I'm so excited for us to play Broken Sword. Like, we're gonna play Broken Sword too. It's gonna be good. But yeah, I'll see you all on Wednesday if you want to join me. And then we'll just do twice a week because you don't need to see me that much. Okay, have a good day. Have a good evening if you're on the other side of the world. And I'll see you all later. Thanks also for talking to me in IRC, Sincere Fox. Bye. Where's the button? Oh wait, I should probably locate the button before saying bye. Where's my button? Okay, bye.